Alright, this is Nick. We got your random deathmatch Wednesday night scrims already in the plane, already flying over Aaronville for match one. See our plane path here, west to east, southern portion. Run through the teams list here for y'all. We got Demons, The Lost Sons, X-Killers, Random Deathmatch, That's Tough, No Remorse Premiere, RDM White, Reckless Shooters Gaming, Misfire, Bad Thug Killers, Dark and Wicked, Crowd Control, Violent Ones, Universe 7, Donkeys, Placate, We on Top, Bandits Aspect, Q-Lash, Levitate Esports, and there's a couple extras. Let me get the late add-ons. No Remorse and Placate Noob. That should be all of the teams. Take a look at them here. Grab the screenshots for the folks up top. It looks like we already have shots, but looks like nothing exciting. Couple teams at Millie, couple teams in Pachinki. These teams in Pachinki are really close. A lot of teams on the western part of the island here and the eastern part around Milta. Once you zoom in, there is some space though between. Some already are still parachuting. Looks like two teams going towards Lipovka. We do have some shots in Pachinki. We'll keep an eye on that. Also shots over west at Quarry, but there's nobody nearby, so probably nothing too exciting. Let's head over. Oh, we have three teams in Pachinki. Team 18, this is Bandits. Just had this update for the game. Let's see if it smoothed out any of our slight bugs we were having. Hoping for zero glitches tonight. Alright, there's the shooting going on. Ooh, right outside. Shotguns and Pachinki. Looks like Team 18. A couple kills. Murder squad there. Was that a timing gun coming in through the open door though? Looks like an easy up here if Team 24 doesn't push. Team 24, not sure what team that is. Let's see, and it looks like all different clan tags, so I'm not even going to try to guess there. It'll be Team 24 till I find out any different. Team 18 still has all their players. There's one team eliminated, and looks like Team 18, their Bandits, has picked up all 4 kills. But now Team 24, they're all at full health. They had a couple extra minutes to loot, I think, because they weren't in that early fight. Oxygen. Stood a little bit too long at that window with probably 3 different people looking at him. Is that a bison? Yes, it is. Decides to jump back inside. A little bit extra cover. Hey, Huntress, thank you for the follow. That's awesome. How are you? I am on a delay, few minute delay here. Let me actually catch myself up. Let's go see what's going on. I can worry about that later. We've got a lot of knocked players in this house. Looks like Team 24 now took over Chinky and took out the bots. So whatever team this Team 24 is, they are owning Pachinki at the moment. So our first zone here went quite a ways north compared to where we started. I may, after this, have to restart my stream. I have to just check on one thing real quick. See if I have to do that or not. Having one of those issues where I figured I had plenty of time to do what I needed to do, and then ran into a technical issue getting the stream set up, and then everything was rushed. So I may not. Oh, I am live on Mad Cat. Okay, cool. That's good to see. Let's do that, and do that, and do that, do that. And then jump back to the action. We got Team 2, the Lost Sons here, fighting Team 13, Violent Ones. And that should be Violent Ones going out here. They looks like they did have 2 kills. But Team 2 able to keep all 4 of their members up. Let's pop over and see. They do have 4 kills, so they did get that squad wipe. Let's see what's going on over here. It looks like maybe Team 15 and Team 23. Team 23... My bad, that's Team 4. The random deathmatch team. And Team 15, Donkeys. Get all my chat windows lined up here so I can see what's going on. I am on 4 different platforms right now. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Mad Cat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 19's up there by themselves. Now it looks like all the teams that are remaining are kind of spread out. Let's see what's going on over here. With Team 12, Crowd Control. Looks like just a negligent discharge out there in the field. No enemies close by. We do have Team 7, RDM White, not too far from this team. So most of the early fighting then is going to be done and out of the way. We'll see these south teams rotating up towards the zone, since it was north in relation to the plane path. Team 20, Q-Lash, probably the farthest out there, as we see on the map. Crowd Control just having a little bit of fun. Spinning out the buggy, the 2-wheeling buggy. We're rocking for guns. Minis with 6Xs, AKs. Oops. This I saw that crossbow on that man's back, and it looked like a crossbow, but he does have a VSS. You have a buggy rotating dangerously close by. We already saw Team 12 shooting at their own buggy with the DP-28, but somehow Coots there on No Remorse able to rotate right past. Shots are hitting the ground around him, but looks like No Remorse now got the info that this team was here. We're gonna stay on Coots as he crashes. Figure out the best side of this corner to be on. The rest of his team is joining him in the push right outside of Walmart here. Oh, the first one in, getting a knock on the player up top. And was that it that fast? So the team that was here had players posted on the catwalk there on both corners. Seemed to be the first place Meatball looked able to pretty easily take over this compound, and whatever loot those boys had, they now get. We have a fight over here going on between Team 15 and Team 17. Team 17, this is we on top. And Team 15, again, should be donkeys, which... Did we already see them in a fight earlier? They got this crater on top of the hill. See how they're gonna play this. Looks like they're sending 2 out wide to flank, keeping 2 here on top. Just to keep moving around, keep making noise, keep the attention of the 2 opponents. As these 2 try to work down the hill, maintaining some cover until they do have some vision. Sees it from the rock. Nice flank there. He does get 1 knocked and 1 shot almost to half health. If he had a nade, that could be helpful, but may not have had a chance to grab one in the early looting stage of this match. Oh, wait, I did hear a pin. He does have the nade priming. There it goes on 2 knocks. Not quite far enough. That uphill throw, I don't think could get quite far enough, so he just finishes him off with the rifle. So Apple's the only player left there for Team 17. Fortunately for we on top, they weren't on top of the hill. Apples is booking it in the vehicle. That'll be the end of this fight. So we've got Team 15 donkeys there, picking up 7 kills already in this match. Ooh, we do have some fighting over in Yasnaya. Team 9 misfire. Trying to see who they were fighting, but I think this might already be over. Oh no. I just missed that team. Oh, that's Team 5. That's tough. One of their players looks like did escape. That's 4 kills for misfire. Top on with Team 5 here. Yeah, this is the only remaining member. He's getting into zone. I'm gonna try to find a safe place to ride this one out for a while. TDM Customs. No, this is Scrims. This is the random deathmatch Wednesday night Scrims. Good parking job. Bring the bike right in the house. For safekeeping. Shoot the wall. Just because, I guess, why not? Q-Lash, are you shooting at somebody or are you shooting the wall? Let's see. See, another slight shift in the circle, just going a little bit farther west. Most of the team's already in. We got some Mountaineers up on the top of Stolber. They're going to have to come down off the mountain to get into zone. We should have not too much of a problem on that rotation. That side of the circle's pretty wide open. Did anybody grab the airdrop here? Yes, that airdrop has been emptied. We do have another airdrop coming down. If I can catch up with it. Aim in front. I don't think this will let me look in it till it's on the ground. Well, it's on the ground now. So we see an AUG suppressor, your level 3 gear, a little bit of ammo. Who's making a run for this? Could be Sezi. Could be Q-Lash. Q-Lash rotating very close to Levitate there, Team 21. They just turned and almost looked at them, but Levitate... Oh, now Levitate fires a shot towards that rotating team. So, Levitate roster is... Can, Red, Naughty, and Natusa. Alright, 54 people still alive. Zone is on the move. Or will, yeah, it is moving currently. Will be closed in the next 15 seconds. Yo, what's up, God's Eye? Didn't know I host scrims. I do from time to time. Actually, about 3 nights a week now, I'm casting scrims. I got 4 different scrims on 3 different nights. And more that I'm trying to get in, but we're just trying to schedule them so that they're not all overlapped. It's very hard to cast more than 1 at a time, you can imagine. It's hard enough for me to cast 1 at a time, let alone trying to cast 2 at a time. Get that out of the way. What are we doing in Watertown? Ooh. Okay. Interesting zone, with the water going roughly through the middle. A little bit more land up north. That water always does make things interesting. Random Deathmatch White up on the hill. That's a long shot for suppressed AK there, Genesis. But you gotta use what you got. VSS or a suppressed AK. Did Angel get picked up? Yes, sir. Anybody grab this airdrop yet? Yeah, the only thing left in the airdrop is a suppressor. What's going on up here? Team 14, Universe 7. 2 members dead. Bullet in a shack. Speedy, I think, just pulled up in a buggy. But the buggy getting the tires shot out of it. I think Universe 7 is just saying, get us out of here. But Speedy shot right off the back. Bullet gonna have to just get out of here and kind of sacrifice Speedy there, unfortunately. But Team 1 Demons, they know where you're at. And they're probably not gonna let you... They don't know how many teammates are here, though, so they're using a lot of their nades and throwables on that shack where nobody is. Probably trying to figure out why they're not getting any knocks. Down to 51 players, kind of cramming themselves into the zone. Team 19 here, Aspect. That ain't the command. I don't know my own commands. Team 24. I have no name for you. I think Q-Lash taking the shots here. But then Team 16 right outside with their BRDM. This is a 4-team fight right here between Aspect, Placate, Q-Lash, and the unnamed Team 24. Got Team 16 and their BRDM. Are they just going to try to leave in their armor? I think they are. Going to take their 2 members that were healthy and get out of there. Team 24 looked like they were in control of this until 2 other teams just showed up out of nowhere. Looks like Aspect is waiting for some more knocks before they push in. Fatal's picked back up, so Team 20 here. Q-Lash, all 4 players. Aspect has 4 players. Team 24 has lost a player, so they're 3-man right now. Molly's and smokes all over that second floor. Just trying to slow down the push. There is a way you can use this camper, as you'll see here. Climb up the tire, climb up on the roof, jump. That puts you up here without going through the house. Bucky, or Get Buck here, trying to jump and get some vision to see where the players are at. Not sure how that player for Team 20 got knocked, but we're essentially on a 3v3 right now. Nope, a 2v3. I was gonna say, these 2 players from 20 and 24 just ran right past each other in that smoke. Oh, that was it. I was trying to get in to see the end of that. Now will Aspect come in? No, Aspect has left the area. Oh, Aspect moved quite a ways west. It sounds like they're finding their own fight now. With demons. A couple players knocked already. And they do find the last Aspect player at that rock over there. Get the elimination, and sitting on 10 kills for the team already. 37 people left. Misfire. Thought they were... They are... Ooh, Vulcan just gets shot down low from Lost Sons. Team 7, this is Ardium White, Genesis and Wrath. Looks like they need to get to zone, but they have Levitate kind of in their way. Trying to get some intel on where the other teams are at. Team 20 maybe coming up right behind Demons. Team 20 is Q-Lash. Trey22567. Thank you for the follow over there on Twitch. Got a couple people over on Mad Cat as well. We got Toasty Panini. Yes, I am. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm getting them. I was trying to unmute myself. I was trying to unmute myself and I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, I'll grab them. All right. Sorry about that little tech. See, get bucked just throwing those nice controlled shots. The M416 and the 3X. Very nice combination for low recoil, long-range sprays. We're gonna have to make that a quick command, quicker than that, I guess. You unfortunately cannot join because these are closed scrims that you have to have that you have to be pre-signed up to participate in. Now we're seeing all the fighting breaking out. Fatal doing work with that Car 98 6X. Putting the hurt down there. On Team 23, no remorse. We also have Levitate just kind of running around out there in the open as well. Trying to find cover from every direction as these shots are coming in from several different teams. Looks like Levitate might be down to one member. Team 25 over there being quiet. Pop back up over here. Demons just got another squad elimination, so they're sitting with 12 teams. And looking for more as Demons is looking towards Q-Lash. Demons shifty here with the scopes. And just like that, we're down to 2 teams. We have Team 20 and Team 8, both full squads of 4. That happened fast, so now they have a little bit of room to maneuver. So Q-Lash versus Demons. It looks like a couple Demons players go out, so now it's a 4v3, but one player's knocked, so essentially it's a 4v2. Demons with a nice spread. They got 3 here and then 1 on the flank. I don't think Shifty's gonna make it to the blue. Abs last one up, and he's getting shot at by 4 people at the same time. So that did not work to his advantage. So we do have Q-Lash taking your first match, and they had a total of 18 kills. Look at that. 5, 5, 6, and 2. Demons, your second place team with 12 kills. And Placate, I'm guessing. I think this was Team 25, which I don't have on my list. But they did have 2 kills and 3rd place. I'm going to grab these screenshots, and then we'll get in the next room. Be a few minutes. I appreciate you hanging out. Again, this is the random death match Wednesday night scrims. It is a closed scrim. So if you ask to join, well, you just won't be able to. I am on a delay, so I'm not ignoring you in chat. Well, maybe I am, but maybe I'm not. It'll take a few minutes for you to actually hear my reply to you. Pretty full lobby. It takes about 6 or 7 screenshots to capture everyone. There we go. All right, like I said, I'm going to go to a BRB. We'll get the next room set up. I got to get these screenshots set up. And we'll see you in a few. You invited me to the next room already? I had an invite already. I wasn't sure if that was actually the next room because it's all in Chinese. So like, all right, let me get the screenshots here uploaded. Yeah, I've developed a process. Yeah, because if I don't upload the screenshots like per match, then I have too many. Not like it's hard to know like what I need to upload because there's literally like 50 screenshots. Are there 4 matches tonight? I was just asking. I didn't know. So I also had this thing another group asked me to do where you get the, if you look at the screenshots, the first 2 I posted. So that basically gives you like the teams, that gives you the teams in the slots. I think the other organization wanted me to do this because they have rules about like you have to have at least 3 and 2 of them have to have matching clan tags. I mean, you know, all these things. So they could look at that and be like, oh, well, that player's kills like don't count because they don't have the right clan tag or whatever. But this also helps me separate them because I take these at the beginning of the match and then I take the results at the end, obviously. So then the next batch of screenshots, I'll know like where the first match ended and the second match starts. Then the other thing that I've been doing is after I upload those, then I just restart my phone. And I found by doing that, I'm getting like the in-game freezes like much less frequently. I've had like 15 people in chat ask me to if they can join.
Shared scraps of Warsaw. The blindfold tears into the eyes, scream with the voices of no one. Stare through the mirror of herself.
All right, we are back for match 2. Bekendi. We will have at least 3 matches, possibly 4 tonight. So we had Erangel match 1. We're on Bekendi for match 2. Grab my screenshots of the players on their respective teams. And I did notice LJ Gaming, Bro122, Hey Cody, Trey, Official Huntress, all new follows. Appreciate it. Again, this is the RDM Wednesday night scrims. It is a closed scrim. In order to participate, you have to have a team that is registered and reserve a slot. So asking me to join in chat, sorry, I can't get you in. Somehow I broke the game. Get me off the island. Get me on the plane. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm not on the plane, but at least I'm somewhere. So plane path must have been around Vihar up towards Cosmodrome, Trevno. There you see the plane flying off the map. Alright, one of them bugs we get from time to time. No big deal. Alrighty, let's check the map. We already have the first zone popping. Typical Vikendi zone. Pretty far southwest. So all those teams that went northeast. Demon's not even on the ground yet, and they're already seeing they're going to have to rotate. Ooh, we're already having a lot of action up here. Krikas. We have, again, Team 24. I wish I knew what your team name was. It would be extremely helpful, but I don't. Meeseek's runner here, looking at Levitate. There in the distance. Make sure my microphone's not muted before we get halfway through the match, and I realize I've been talking to myself for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. Some undisclosed amount of time. That was it. Looks like, did Levitate lose a player? They did. Levitate lost to Red, and I think now they're going to try to avoid the rest of the fight here. Okay, see if there's any more fighting going on, and it looks like there is out here at this random compound. We got Misfits with a player knocked. It looks like they're fighting RDM. Like, what is with these multiple teams just landing here? Like, what is here? Why did I go to the same player I just saw was knocked? Dabs has that AK-3X. Try to get a smoke towards their down player, but I think they waited too long. Yep, and they're going to lose that player. And Dabs gets shot, but somehow doesn't hardly do any damage. Must have been a limb shot. One cool thing in the 18.0 beta, at the end of the match, it breaks down your performance on a screen, and it shows you your hand hits, foot hits, leg hits, arm hits, torso hits, and head hits. So very cool. And kind of keep tabs on your performance. can't go toe-to-toe on a peak challenge with a Mini 14 when you've got an AK. Unfortunately, Dabs found that out. Did have level 2 helmet and vest, but still. Now they got to try to heal up as the push comes in from RDM. SA Loco, the last man standing for his team. Is he going to try to fight, or is he going to try to go for... He is fighting. And again, when you're going a 1v4, you're probably going to go out in a blaze of something. Not sure if it's glory or what. Back on with Team 25, so this fight did happen, but it didn't happen in the way that we were looking, because I believe... No, this is still just the same two teams, isn't it? That long-range Tommy gun. Tommy gun at range, if you can use the sights, it's not terrible. Oh, no Imperi is knocked. That's why they're not helping out. So this is essentially a 1v2. Luck, level 3 vest, but no helmet. Trying to flank around. Ooh, placate. I believe this is placate, right? Getting blessed with an airdrop. Oh, a flare. My bad. They have taken all the goodies from that drop. So the other player here from 24 has bled out. Cassine still up top. There's a slight HP advantage over either of these other players, but it is a 2v1. It doesn't look like Levitate is pushing this too hard, even though they do have the numbers advantage. U7 down there in Winery, they might be getting a visit from Aspect. How many matches total? Tasty asked. 3 for sure, possibly 4 if the team leaders elect for 4th match, I believe. I don't believe we're seeing an accurate representation of this car driving. Obviously not, because we just teleported to flicking who knows where. Vesto's seeing some action. Q-Lash. Saw a strong performance from them in the first match. Already picking up 2 kills here in the second match. Team 12, Crowd Control, chilling in Dino Park. Not this thing again, where I can't scroll because... Ooh, Nasty getting knocked. Did find that lone member from Team 24 up on the hill. And now I believe, yeah, Kaysen just going to try to leave. Not knowing how many or where those teammates are at. Hop back over here. Reckless shooters. They're in a fight with demons and another team actually close by Q-Lash. Out the window. Looks like demons. They have got that. Right outside a cement factory. Q-Lash takes the opportunity to pop up. Wasn't expecting another fight that quick, probably. Trading knocks for knocks. Now Peanut, the only one left. Peanut goes down, and that's Demons. Q-Lash picking up all those kills. Now picking up the loot from 2 full teams. They do have Team 13 Violent Ones in Cement Factory. Team 7 RDM White right now trading shots with the Lost Suns. Lost Suns have this. Look at the map. They have this compound surrounded. So they do get the knock there. 2 knocks, and that was a quick elimination. The way they had that compound surrounded, probably could have predicted that happening. Got Levitate and X-Killers. Looks like both in Milnar. Far enough away that I don't think they're immediately fighting. Please make me a team's command. Oh, you can't. Rip. Teams are Demons, Lost Suns, X-Killers, Random Deathmatch, That's Tough, No Remorse, Premier, RDM White, Reckless Shooters Gaming, Misfire, Bad Thug Killers, Dark and Wicked, Crowd Control, Violent Ones, Universe 7, Donkeys, Placate, We on Top, Bandits, Aspect, Q-Lash, Levitate Esports, and our 2 late additions are Placate Noob and No Remorse. So there's 2 Placate teams, and I just call them both Placate because I don't know which is which. Mostly because some people can't figure out that when you're supposed to be in a certain slot, you should probably go to that slot and stay there. Okay, there's some loot falling from the sky over here. Levitate, that might be an invitation for a number of teams to show up. Stop. Yeah, as I said, shooting 2 flares up on this type of lobby. Do I have a cold? No, I don't have a cold. I can't even decide where to go. There's too much stuff going on. So, No Remorse here on Team 23. Looks like they're fighting Aspect? Yeah, Aspect's the closest team there, 19. We also have a fight up here. Or not, as it looks like Team 20 is just rotating by. All this happening right on top of me. Team 3, X-Killers, looks like they came in and took care of Levitate, who shot 2 flares here in Milnar. I believe there was a fight here. We do have a number of teams close by. More airdrops coming. MK and M249. Some pretty powerful weapons right there. All right, Linnea, thanks for stopping by. A very early night for you, but probably need some extra rest. Drew getting to that rock just in time. Or the rock rendering in front of him just in time, as it did on our screen. Got this man in his snowboarding outfit. Very appropriate for this map. In team, okay, so team 16 is Placate. The other team 24 or 5? 22 is Placate Noob. Gotcha, okay. We have another fight going on down there in the background. Looks like Drew was knocked. Blade's the only one left up. And it seems like Placate doesn't really know where he is. Let's hop on over and see what's going on over here with Team 18. Oh, now they're shooting at Placate. So, bandits, right? Team 18? Yeah, bandits. So the final member of RDM might be getting a hand here, since these, the team here that was right on him is getting shot at by another team. Getting saved by that third party, at least for the time being. Oh, Placate did find Blade there. So they got an extra kill. Circle hasn't moved much since it first popped here on the southwest side aspect. Aspect just having a party down here. Same thing with crowd control in Dino Park. Just chilling, not really doing much. The rest of the team's rotating down to the current zone. Bandit and Placate, kind of the last two teams coming out of the north there. No Remorse. No Remorse premieres Team 6. So you got Scrappy, Trickster, Scope, and Goat. I think I know Goat. Yeah, I do. Ooh, okay, so a little bit of a shift in the zone, just more southwest. So all these teams that just got in are now out. Fight here right near Abbey. Between Team 20 and Team 19, so that's Aspect and Q-Lash. Let's kind of see things are looking at. Aspect down the hill. Whiskey, another player I know. They do not have a high ground advantage here, but they do have a few compounds, few buildings anyway to use for cover. They also have Team 23, No Remorse. Looking at them from behind, I'm not sure if they're aware that they're there or not. Clash with Ash, following the channel over on madcat.tv. Ash, thank you so much for that follow. If you guys don't know Ash, he's a huge personality in the Clash of Clans world. Throwing shots towards this drop, but I think. Let's see. Looks like they got one knockdown there in Fury. Not sure if they're gonna. They're working on a push. Couple flanks either direction. Jaja able to get some shots in. Fatal getting a knock on the Whiskey. Here comes the nades. You're able to stand still that long to throw a nade. Not. Oh, that I was gonna say. I don't know how that nade didn't get somebody, but it did get a knock on Cosmo. And oh, that nade actually took out the whole team. You see it popping there in the kill feed. So that's 10 kills there for Q-Lash. Kind of a repeat of their first match performance. There's still 42 people left though. See what U7's doing. Hey, Queen Bee. G36 6X. Looks like a vert grip on there. And an Uzi. Suppressed with the stock. Very solid weapon selection for this map for sure. Excuse me. Alright, so a little bit more of a central circle shift this time. Trying to see what just happened here. No Remorse. I believe went out to the Lost Sons there. Yeah. And the last player there from the Lost Sons working on getting out of the zone and is able to. So they will move their team up in the standings there with a few extra kill points, some extra placement points. Bandit trying to figure out how to finish this kill without exposing himself too bad.
Somebody knocked him.
Switch plays.
No, it was still we're more right. That was the
I think that man is just hiding for the time being.
and I forgot a zone now, brother. And I forgot a zone now.
Alright, so what you're hearing is if you die and you're on all chat, then like everyone who's in the room who's not alive can hear you. So players are not supposed to be doing that. They're supposed to have that muted, but as you can tell, that is not the case here. That's a hard shift to the south. Alright. No Remorse, able to tag up the player hiding in the bushes there.
Slammy. Run, don't shoot, just run inside. Run inside. Kill with, come him on the alley.
Bandit and U7 fighting in the other compound we just left. No Remorse getting tagged up by Placate, but able to get inside. Things are getting a little hairy. As you can see here, 5 or 6 fights going on all at the same time.
Finesse, use the AW man choice, spot out the man them there, so. Oh, you drop you already? Nah, go knock them. You have grenade. Loot the boy where you just knock. Loot the boy where you
All these
just
shots are happening right here,
knock. Just must grenade us.
and I'm not able to catch up with any of them.
You have to put them, just fling them in there. Just
They
fling
keep
grenade.
sending me back to the same...
Just
There we
fling
go.
me a grenade in night.
They kept sending me back to the same 1 or 2
Just fling
players.
grenade in night. Just fling grenade in night, guys. Run, kick your
Getting some coaching from Oxygen, I believe, because that's the only dead player here. Placate throwing some
Nice, Chris.
smokes
Which one?
down.
Free fire again. Go on again, Chris. Go on again.
Zone getting extremely small for the last 8 teams.
Don't go in there, you can't save him. Just say you have to call to
Full No Remorse team pushing up the hill towards this compound.
you. He ain't dead, you can't come out. Steam there.
See nades, mollies, shots, everything they can get going in that window.
You can't get knocked off. Yo, go on again. Don't heal. Go on and go pre-fire again.
There you just saw the molly catch a gas can and blow the gas can. Did it? Yeah, that got looted, that drop. They got their whole approach smoked. Got the flank smoked.
Upstairs. They're not zone. Stay,
They're checking zone, stay in zone, upstairs, downstairs. Team 17 here, we on top, is pushed in to the same compound, the building right next door.
Watch you in there, just listen. I'll fight. You go get to the third party, just listen and fight. Zaf, take out your guns, Zaf. Or smoke. Smoke and go in a first person. You can smoke and go in a first person. Zaf, stay back and don't. Stop now, stop.
Looks like one Placate team just took out the other Placate team.
Go in a FPP ways.
And they are in zone. They're kind of by themselves on that side of the zone right now, that side of the circle.
Oh, you get knocked.
So in a good position to collect a little extra loot, heals, and boost, and be ready for the next fight as there's 4 teams left. Team 13, though. I'm not sure if they're in zone, but they don't have much cover to work with, and everything is wide open. Having to cross that road, potentially, as the blue starts moving in. It does have that M249. M249 may not be enough in this situation. Using that smoke. Going as slow as he can. The smoke dissipated. He's going to have to get into the next smoke. Not able to. And does get shot out. Well, as soon as that smoke dissipated. That was a rough situation. We do have Placate has moved up a bit to the rocks. So 3 teams. We got Placate out in the field. We've got No Remorse using this wall and the 1-story building. They're actually pushing in on the 2-story building, 2-man push. Nobody's home. As Team 17 able to get that knock. Able to get the second knock. Gonna go for the thirsts to get those points. That nade, though, that nade was so close. Shark, how are you alive? Popping that first aid, but what are these? Oh, they're catching a revive. They are. 17 here. Team 17, we on top. The last player would have been an easy elimination if Team 23 wasn't having to get that revive. This smoke right here is clutch, so that they won't be able to see exactly where he's at. Now he's able to move and get a... Oh, he's not getting a revive. He's throwing more smokes. I figured he would have picked up his teammate, so he had a man advantage, but they must have faith in Shark right here. Shark quick on that prone to use that hill for cover. But Blue is not going to let him use that hill for long, though. Between Placate shooting at him and the Blue, Shark is eliminated. His team getting third place. Okay, we essentially have a 1v1. If Placate can get his teammate up, it'd be a 2v1. That's a dangerous cross unless you've got a couple of smokes. I'm gonna wait. Let's see what's gonna happen here. I'm not sure what happened. That ended just as I was trying to move. Placate ended up with the win. That's a GG's for the Placate team, coming in with 17 kills. We had No Remorse in second place with 10 kills. And I'm not sure what team this is. I apologize. They did get third place. Triggs, Scorchy, Apples, and Shark with 7 kills. Shark and Expert both racking up 6 kills. I don't think anyone else matched that individual kill performance. But that's your results. I'll grab these screenshots, and then once again, we'll go to kind of a short BRB intermission, and then we'll be back with another match. Thanks for hanging out. This is Nick, and this is the Random Deathmatch Wednesday Night Scrims. Alright, boys and girls, we're back with match 3. A random death match. We made it on the plane this time. We are with No Remorse Goat, top man on the plane. Central plane path here over the beautiful land of Erangel. Pochinki is my home. BDE Lick says last game was hilarious. Last game was pretty good. I like when that zone just like forces people to move. I don't like when I'm playing and the zone forces me to move, but it's cool when it happens to other teams that I get to watch. Mainly because then I get to see how they handle it. Maybe improve my own gameplay a little bit. Alright, let's see what is going on. So Team 24, I found out this is Donkeys. They're just going to slot 24. I have no idea why. They're supposed to be in slot 15. Speaking of which, let me grab these. You can see nobody's in slot 15. And that's because that team is in slot 24. So I apologize for not being aware of that earlier. Did find that out over the break. Also got some commands added for exclamation point teams and exclamation point scores. Those commands right now only work on Twitch. There's no commands on MadCat yet, unfortunately. But I do appreciate the views and the follows over there. Brand new streaming platform, madcat.tv. All the teams wanted to go to Pochinki so they can grab shotguns, because that's all I get when I drop Pochinki. Maybe a pistol and a shotgun if I'm lucky. I already have them shots. Shots are coming out. We got Donkeys here. We've got Team 20 Aspect Pro. That's Aspect Pro. We have Aspect Pro and Aspect Noob. U7 is close by. And Team 20... I'm sorry, did I read that wrong? Team 20 is Q-Lash. Aspect is not here. That's Team 19. So Team 20 Q-Lash, U7. Team 18 is Bandits. Team 24 Donkey. Lots of potential action here in my hometown of Pochinki. Shades X96, thank you for the follow. They need to make this faster. Like, why do I have to fly around so slowly? And why do you have a rabbit head? Getting ready for Easter. Right here, the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny is running for the hills, saying, I got my shotgun, I'm out of here. Oh, looks like a double barrel, maybe? Okay. Back to the fighting. Looks like we're trading some knocks. Got the Fool M4 in play for Q-Lash. So we got one player from U7 knocked. I thought we had two knocks over here. Oh, nope, there's Speedy. Donkeys may have had a player knocked. Oh, they do now. I was going to say, but got picked up, but looks like a quick re-knock. The M16 shots, though. Able to actually eliminate Gummy. Were they in the trench? I couldn't tell if they were in the house or in the trench. Of course, as soon as we leave one spot, we have more shots. On the complete opposite side of town, U7 putting the work in down at the West End. The West End, as they say in Pochinki, is the rough end of town. You would think being so close to the church, it would be, you know, tame and calm and respectful. But as you can see here, with these knocked players crawling along the broken walls, that is not the case. Ooh, a shotgun! Players getting busy with shotguns and Uzis. course. Why don't you do some more shooting? So U7 just confirming a kill down there on a knock. Q-Lash just getting wiped. They were fighting X-Killers and Q-Lash at the same time on opposite ends of Pachinki. Well, at least central side, or central Pachinki and west Pachinki. U7 now probably looking at Team 18. Yeah, and Team 18 is Bandits up there at the church. Except for Wiz. Wiz somehow... Oh, Wiz and Oxygen are both at the base of the hill. I think the west end is quiet for now. Central is all X-Killers. And that should be still 3 teams of Pachinki, but nobody fighting for now, so we're going to check out the zone real quick. Western zone. Is this actually... oh, this is fighting over here. A couple teams over by Milta. We have No Remorse and Random Deathmatch. Random Deathmatch is in an early fight. Rogue knocked, Nova no helmet, fighting 4 people. And that's it for your hosts for tonight, Random Deathmatch. Going out to No Remorse. Let me hop back to my notes. Yeah, No Remorse. There are 2 No Remorse teams, 2 Placate teams. It does make keeping the call-outs straight on the teams sometimes a little bit interesting. Looks like X-Killers and U7 have now realized that they're trying to occupy the same town. And not happy about it. Hazel goes down. Bullet getting, I think that was some scar shots. Hazel's COVID-19 mask not going to protect him there, but Marcos there quickly with the pickup. Oh. Oh, was Bullet the last player up for U7? U7 has been eliminated. So now we got Bandits close to Pachinki, but that will not be an immediate fight. Demons and Donkeys, however. Primorsk has been left empty. We got this western zone. We've got players that opted to go east needing to rotate at some point here relatively soon. Opinions on Placate. Well, Placate won the second match, and I think they had 17 kills. So I'd say, you know, they're a pretty solid squad. Like they had good communication, they had very good rotations. They're always smartly positioned in the zone. Lost Sons rotating. Oh, they were looking at crowd control. Zax, I think, is how we're going to pronounce that, says, hey, you know what, I got this car 98 with an 8X. Why don't we stop on this hill and let me pop a melon or 2? Then we can all pile in the car and we can push down and get the easy squad wipe. He says, I only have a level 1 helmet. I don't want to be rushing into a house where I don't know how many people are or where they're at. As that fight develops, let's hop on over to the Placate Noob Squad. And it looks like they're taking on No Remorse, and they are getting some knocks. Going out to an Uzi. So Trickster's still here, and Scope a little ways out, but I do believe it's just 2v2 here, and it is. Scope finding Crazy, shooting Crazy down pretty low. And then Trickster coming in, knocking Lick. Crazy is going for the revive. Is this going to work out as there's getting flanked around by two players? And no, it's not. There's the Placate. No, what happened? Gotcha, okay. No Remorse able to finish off Placate Noobs there. So we got two survivors there from No Remorse. Gonna collect all that loot. And again, we have kind of a western shift in the zone. Gonna occupy a bit of water, so the teams are gonna be compressed, a little bit smaller amount of land. Did Demons get a flare? They did. And they're getting an AWM. Well, ain't that something? Demons, very powerful team. Wow, I'm so far up in the air. Let me get down. Very powerful team. Able to pop that flare, and they got an AWM on the way. Apples looked like he was laying outside, then he was in a house. Gotta love the spectator in this game. We got Reckless Shooters Gaming taking shots at misfire as they rotate past. Trying to get lucky with that AWM. That would have been a clip. You got the AWM out of the back of the buggy. I've seen it happen. Buggy going by full speed, one AWM to the head. Driver goes flying out of the buggy. Very entertaining. Oh wait, did Levitate get? No, this is just a regular airdrop. But another... Nope, that is a flare. So Levitate getting an AWM and an AUG of their own. Wait. There's two? Or two. There's two. What's going on here? I can't get down to the ground fast. Ah! They're also getting a Groza and an MK. So an AUG and AWM in one drop and an MK and a Groza in the other. Players are going to be looted for sure. Now No Remorse finds the Placate pros out in the open as they look like they're trying to fight the Lost Sons and just getting third-partied. I'll hang out here with Wiggy for just a second. He's got a nice berm here to work with. Do you see Reckless Shooters not too far off? Maybe to the west there? Team 8 is shooting at. Edward's still up here with the suppressed Car 98 with the 4X. Trying to get this gun up over that window ledge. A lot of people like the 4X and these bolt guns. I'm not that much of a fan. I seem to not be able to either hold it steady enough because of my gyro or overcome how big that crosshair is to get real precise shots. So 49 people still alive. Alright, Lost Son's glitch. The Car 98 of his own and an M416, and he's in a broken shack. I'm gonna get that smoke down. Gotta be careful, yeah, of the teams on his flank. Let's take a shot towards Edward, I believe that was. So he knows Team 8 is over that direction, not too far from him. It's crazy when you look at the map, it does look kind of far away, but when you got a Car 98 and a good scope, you can make those shots. Hop on over here with Team 23. They just have too much going on. They are taking shots at the Lost Sons. M24 in hand. M416, Car 98. Another M416 on Coots, but Coots is knocked. So they're going to settle with that knock and the broken helmet and not push for now, which is probably just as good because there's a number of other teams in the area. Might catch them in the open field push. Now we have a north shift here in the zone. Now, Levitate, are you still here with the same airdrops? I believe they are. Yeah, they are. I hung out here for quite a while. I guess I felt kind of safe there on the coast. Can't blame them. That airdrop has been looted. It looks like No Remorse picked up their knocked player and... Or they rotate... Come on. There we go. They are... I believe in vehicles rotating the zone. Yes, they are. Kind of a South George Hospital zone right now. Mount Everest is in play, and this kind of wide open field on the western, southwestern portion. I'm sure no team wants to be left out there. Lost Sons and Demons close by. Down behind the rock. Yeah, player to your flank, your left flank exposed. Misfire, look at them all, sniping from the top of the hill.